When you think about hot pot, you probably picture a simmering pot of broth, right? Well, in Taiwan, it's so much more than that. It's a social ritual, it's how you mark the changing seasons, and honestly, it's like a delicious reflection of the island's entire culinary history. We're about to dive into a whole universe of flavor, and it's all happening inside that one single pot.
So, is it more than just a meal? Oh yeah, you bet it is. Taiwanese hot pot is all about community. It's about tradition, and it's this incredible showcase of diversity that totally mirrors the island's culture. Think of it like a stage where all these different flavors, from cozy local classics to intense mainland styles and even elegant Japanese imports, they all get their moment to shine.
All right, first up, let's explore the flavors that really feel like home in Taiwan. These are those rich, hearty, and just deeply comforting classics that, form the very bedrock of the island's hot pot culture. And wow, the variety here is just incredible. You've got Shacha hot pot, which is the undisputed national favorite, all defined by its rich, savory, kind of satay-like dipping sauce. Then, for those cold winter nights, you have ginger duck or mutton stove, so warming, simmered with ginger and sesame oil and herbs. Then, there's the more theatrical stone hot pot, and for the really adventurous out there, the intensely flavored stinky hot pot you'll find at the night markets.
Okay, let's zoom in on stone hot pot for a second, because it's not just about boiling stuff. The magic here happens before the broth even hits the pot. They stir-fry your meat right in front of you with sesame oil, onions, and garlic. Once it's all fragrant and semi-cooked, then they pour in the broth. That one little step creates this unbelievably deep, caramelized aroma in the soup that you just don't get anywhere else. It's a total game changer.
So, from those comforting classics, we're now going to shift gears to the bold, the intense flavors that arrived from mainland China. This, my friends, is where we find the real heavy hitters of the hot pot world.
And at the heart of this category is, of course, mala hot pot. This quote captures its whole philosophy perfectly. See, it's not just about burning heat. True mala is this complex harmony of three different sensations. Ma, which is that tingling numbness from Sichuan peppercorns, la, the fiery heat from chilies, and xiang, the deep, complex fragrance from dozens of herbs and spices simmered in beef tallow.
Now, two giants really dominate this market, and they represent completely different ways of thinking about flavor. On one side, you have that intense, rich, numbing spicy experience of mala. It's perfect for ingredients that just soak up flavor, like duck blood and tofu. But on the other side, you've got sour cabbage hot pot. Its broth is made from naturally fermented cabbage, making it sour, crisp, and incredibly refreshing. It's the absolute perfect counterpoint to fatty cuts of pork belly, because it just cuts right through all that richness.
All right, time to do a complete 180. We're moving from all that intensity and complexity to something clean, refined, and really elegant. Let's explore the world of Japanese-style hot pots, where the focus shifts away from the broth and puts the spotlight directly on the quality of the ingredients themselves. So, the two most popular Japanese styles you'll find, shabu-shabu and sukiyaki, are almost complete opposites. With shabu-shabu, the broth is super light. A lot of times it's just kombu seaweed, because the whole goal is to taste the fresh ingredient after a quick swish. You even drink this delicate broth at the end. Sukiyaki, though, uses a rich, sweet, and savory simmering sauce. You definitely do not drink the sauce. Instead, you dip the cooked items in raw egg, which creates this silky coating that balances out that intense flavor.
And so that brings us to the end of our flavor tour. I mean, from the comforting warmth of Taiwanese classics to the fiery intensity of Sichuan spice and the refined elegance of Japan, we've really seen how a simple pot of soup can contain a whole world of culinary expression. Ultimately, what it comes down to is this. Taiwan's hot pot scene is this dynamic, always evolving stage. It totally honors its own traditions while openly embracing influences from all over the place. And that creates this truly unique flavor universe. So whether you're craving spice, comfort, or freshness, there's always a perfect pot just waiting for you. So after this whole journey, we're left with just one question. Which path would you take? Would you start with the comforting, aromatic embrace of a classic stone hot pot? Or would you brave the numbing, spicy depths of mala? Or maybe savor the clean, ingredient-focused simplicity of shabu-shabu? The choice and the flavor adventure is all yours.